Hello everybody, Wolfang here. Today is Tuesday, February the 20th. Hey. Like I say, we're moving right along. So, I hope everybody had a good day. Beautiful day here in Cincinnati, Ohio. Excuse me. We hit 56, 57 degrees today. I mean, it was nice. It was really nice. It's just telling me that spring is getting closer. Love the weather. I hate the wintertime. Anyway, so I come home from work, do my usual stuff, and my wife was going through stuff, and I see this sitting on our stove. I'm like, what the heck is this? And this thing's got some weight to it. It's kind of cool looking. But anyway, what's it called?
Malachite.
This is a rock. It's called malachite. So, when you're hurting for money, you start selling stuff. So, she looked it up, got a hold of somebody, and found out at a retail store, if you walk in and you see something like this dish that she has right here would be $300. Now, she talked to somebody on the phone today. They said they would buy it off of her for $80. I was like, I don't know. I'd sit on that for a while. And there's actually, I thought it was plaster at first, but it's way too heavy. But in this crack, you can see crystals, kind of like a quartz. But that's pretty cool because we are kind of tight with money right now, and we do have some things around here. I think we're going to start selling. I have a shoebox full of baseball cards I've been holding on to for a really long time, and I might have to get rid of those. But anyway, we do what we got to do to survive. So, and we're struggling. I'm the only one working right now, but like I said, it is what it is. But I thought this was pretty cool. And this thing weighs 3 pounds. 3 pounds. She weighed it, measured it, the person that she was talking to on the phone. But yeah, that's something she bought a while ago.
About a year ago.
She paid $3 for it. So she paid $3 for it and can get 80 for it. Like I said, we'll see what happens. But anyway, so it was a good Tuesday. Going through the news, one of the things that sticks out, Biden wants to put sanctions on Russia because of this guy that was just killed, and they're saying that Putin had something to do with it. So Biden wants to put some other sanctions on Russia, and they're saying they're going to do this by Friday. I don't know. I don't get it. Put more sanctions on Russia, and let's see what Russia does to us. So the article I did find, I will share, because I was in this country. It is saying that U.S. flies nuclear-capable bomber amid tensions with China. So, we already know we got problems with China. It says the United States deployed a nuclear-capable strategic bomber on Monday to join the Allied Philippine Air Force on a South China Sea patrol against the backdrop of Manila's territorial tit-for-tat with Beijing. 3 Philippine Fa-50 fighter jets accompanied the B-52 Stratofortress, the Southeast Asia country's Air Force said in a social media statement that night. The partners share a 7-decade-old mutual defense treaty that commits U.S. forces to the Philippines' defense in the event of an attack. President Joe Biden has stressed the pact extends to the South China Sea, raising concerns of potential broader great power confrontation in the region. With this activity, the Philippine Air Force underscores its commitment and readiness to support the Philippine military effort in safeguarding the national territory and sovereign rights and upholding regional peace and security, the statement said. Monday's patrol took place west of the northwestern Philippine province of Ilocos Sur and northwest Mindoro Island, according to the statement. The area is within the exclusive economic zone, according to Manila, by international maritime law. China claims this zone, as it does most of the South China Sea, as its sovereign territory, citing unspecified historical rights. Combating claims over features in the strategic energy-rich waterway are at the heart of the neighboring countries' simmering territorial dispute. The Philippines enlisted foreign countries to stir up the South China Sea, organized so-called joint air patrols, and publicly hyped them. The Southern Theater Command of the Chinese People Liberation Army wrote in a statement on Monday night. The Southern Theater added that its troops had directed frontline naval and air force to keep track of the situation. Trinidad, Public Affairs Chief of the Armed Forces of the Philippines, confirmed the drill was the air component of the 3rd U.S.-Philippine Maritime Cooperative Activity that took place earlier this month. Asked about the PAL statement, he told Newsweek, "We expect more MCAs in the future with our ally and other like-minded nations in keeping with a peaceful and secured Indo-Pacific region." China frequently objects over military activities carried out by the U.S. and its allies on what it considers to be its doorstep. It has repeatedly called on the Philippines to return to bilateral dialogue instead of publicizing the often dramatic confrontations between the neighbors' maritime forces. The U.S. and the Philippines militaries routinely participate in bilateral exercises, and occasionally with third countries in the region such as Australia. American and the Philippine air assists were part of a 3-day series of patrols drills last November that also involved naval vessels. On Friday, the U.S. also held a joint exercise with allied naval forces from Japan. The drill saw guided missile destroyer, the USS John Finn of the forward deployed 7th Fleet pair up with 2 Japanese destroyers, the JS Shimakaze and Tsunami. I guess that's how you pronounce it. All right, so there you go. The only reason I'm even sharing this one is because I was in the Philippines, and the Filipino people aren't nothing to fuck with. They really aren't. They're especially their military, their ground guys. They're pretty serious shit. I was in the Philippines and Guam, and the two kind of worked together. During the Second War, we defended Guam, actually. Guam was pretty much just like a giant airstrip. But I found this article interesting, and and I do believe that they are doing this just because of the way China's acting. But once again, here we go, messing with China, messing with Russia. We're helping Ukraine and Israel. We are spreading ourselves thin. Not that we haven't already, but it's, it's especially the military stuff I like to pay attention to, just to see, what they're doing. But yeah, if we're sending stuff like that over to the Philippines, China's already going, no, you're not. No, you can't do this. You can't do this. So, but on the other hand, we buy so much crap from China. Stop buying crap from China. Don't support China. It's kind of tough to do when they you go any store you go to, look at the label. It says made from China
Or Taiwan.
or Taiwan. So, but we're supposed to defend Taiwan too. So I don't know. But the other thing that kind of blew me away is Biden saying they're going to put more sanctions on Russia. You know what? All the sanctions, you can put all the sanctions you want on Russia. Putin doesn't give a shit. He doesn't give a shit. He's going to do whatever he wants to do. So, rather than that, that's why I wanted to share, and also share this, which I really do think that's kind of cool. You never know what you got laying around your house or apartment.
Crystal healing.
So, I don't know. My wife will look more into this thing, but still, paying $3 and being offered 80, but then that person's going to give us $80 for it, and he'll turn around and sell it for $200. Who knows?
Probably 300.
But it is what it is. Like I said, sometimes you just gotta sell stuff to get some money. I got some bunch of old baseball cards I might break out and look at and see what's going on with that. I don't know. But you got to do what you got to do. And we all know that. So, this is Wolfang. I hope everybody has a great Tuesday evening. Blessed be, stay safe, and I'll chat with you all later. Bye.